I definitely agree about improvising on set in terms of production. No matter how, even the most high budget things I've worked on, everything goes wrong. Not even something, everything goes wrong. And you spend 2 hours getting a shot right, and then the sun moves, or some producer comes over and is like, oh, you can't shoot that direction. We're not allowed to shoot the golf course, and that's everything. So you have to suddenly shift and redo all of that work. So that being said, that also will happen in the small projects as well, and sometimes in bigger ways. We found that to be one of the best parts, was that our scripts were really ambitious and we had really strange things, especially season one, where we hadn't done it before. I'd done some, I did a little bit of film work in school, but it was very amateur. And we'd sort of worked in production, but it was like taking those skills and then learning while you do it and allowing yourself to mess up. One thing that we had to do was start turning over more control. We had a props and costume designer, Ruby Hannon, and she's incredibly talented, and we'd be going through everything we needed, and we'd be like, okay, and we've got this fake spider costume. I can go home and like throw something together, and she'd be like, I was really excited to do that. So all the times that we'd be taking things off of someone's plate, that's their job and that's their passion. And so when you bring on people who are excited about their niche skill, and then let them do it, I think is a big thing, because we were always like, oh, we don't want to burden it, we don't want to make it too crazy for you. And especially when you're at an entry-level thing, you have friends who are building a skill and don't have that outlet. So I'm sure everyone here has a friend who's like, oh, I would love to be a production designer, or I would love to do makeup on one of these shoots. And if you give them the shot, they'll do an amazing job, or they'll screw up and you'll fire them in front of everybody, having a huge power trip. That's not true. Don't do that. And yeah, so just being able to roll with the punches.